celebration. Call for to show His excellence. Woo! Welcome to my channel. Hi guys, where we live, love, learn, and laugh with J.R. Geek. Woo! I know who I am. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know who I am. Hey. Woo! I'm looking at. I know who I am. Cause I know who I am. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, guys. How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Oh my goodness. Hey, today I'm feeling so psyched. I don't know. And imagine I don't even have a Valentine's. I'm not even celebrating this day with anyone. But man, I'm feeling I don't know, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling happy. You know, I'm just feeling blessed, to be honest. Because man, let me tell you, I don't know what usually happens to me, but every year, whether I'm in a relationship or not, you know, or a situationship or whatever it is, trust me, by the time Valentine's Day comes, like today, I usually find myself single. I don't know. Either tutakosana, as in something usually happens the last week of January or the first week of February that causes me not to have my Valentine. So I'm used to celebrating Valentine's Day alone. So for that reason, I decided, you know what, this year, let me celebrate myself. Because in the past, I haven't really been celebrating Valentine's Day. Because to me, I'm like, that's just another day that reminds me of my single life. So what's there to celebrate? But yeah, so this year I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to celebrate myself, and I will buy myself a box of chocolates and just have a zen day, you know, just a calm day, and you know, just do things that are making me happy, things that are making me feel good. And so with that, by the way, these are the chocolates I bought myself. Godiva chocolates. Oh my god, I'm not really a big fan of these chocolates. You know, these are they are Belgium made. I don't know, I'm not a very big fan of, like, you know, fancy chocolates. I'm just used to the regular chocolates, like meaning to my M&Ms, Snicker bars, you know, Kit Kats. Those are the type of chocolates I fuck with most of the time. But anyways, yeah, so for my Valentine's today, I have decided I'm just going to run a few errands, which I have already done, by the way. I've just come from getting the bulb installed in my car. I don't know what you call this place up here. And oh my god, if I wasn't driving, I would have showed you guys what I'm talking about. But the light that's usually up, you know, where I'm sitting, the driver's seat and the passenger, the light that's usually there in the middle at the top, one of the bulbs was out. So I just came from the garage. I had somebody fix it for me. And yeah, now I have another one, though I'm supposed to go back there tomorrow, because the one for the globe department, is it globe or glove? I've never really understood that name. Sijui ni globe ama ni glove, whatever it's called, or whatever you call it. If you're like me, you don't really know if it's a V or a B. Yeah, the light there also went out, so I need to have that replaced. But for it to be replaced, like, that whole part has to be taken out, you know, it has to be unscrewed, removed, so they can put the bulb in and all of that. So it will take much more time. And the guy who I just came from his shop, he's called Bobby. He's oh man, where did I put his card? I'll show you guys his card. That way, if you're in Law or around Law, you can be able to visit him, and he can do some work for you on your car. It's a garage. He's a mechanic. He does, you know, transmissions and most mostly everything concerning the car. But I don't know if he paints. I didn't ask him about paint jobs. But yeah, he also does towing. It's a towing and auto repair shop. This is the card. So if ever you're around Lowo, then the place is called AN's, and it's right by it's right next to Middlesex Street. I've forgotten the name, but yeah, if you can just call this number, it's 978-277-8114, and the owner is called, I mean, not the owner, but the guy at the shop. His name is Bobby. He will answer and he will help you and assist you with your car needs. So yeah, he fixed the bulb for me, and oh my god, he has fixed this one for me for free, because it only took him like not even 2 minutes to put it in. So he was like, oh, I'm not gonna charge you for that, but I have to go back tomorrow for him to now put the one, replace the one for the glove compartment. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's what I've done in the morning. And then also, when I woke up, actually, I was working on a few things. I needed to order some books for my courses next term, because the 2 courses that I'm currently taking, they are coming to an end next week. This is the second last week. That's why I was telling you guys I have 2 final projects that are due this week, because the courses will be ending next week. And then as soon as they end, I think they're going to end on Sunday. On Monday, I'll start 2 new courses. So I needed to get the books. I needed to order the books so I can have them ready by then. And yeah, so that's what I did. And then now I am currently on my way to the gym. I'm going to get in my workout at least. Oh man, like nowadays, if I don't work out, after like 2-3 days, I just start feeling lazy. And I don't know what's happening, but lately, every time whenever I'm in the house, I just want to sleep. Like, there's nothing else I want to do. My legs refuse to move. They refuse to do anything. Especially now, from the day I bought a TV for my room. My goodness. That TV has helped improve my sleep. Because whenever I just get on the bed now, there's nothing else I do. Once I just turn the TV on and I get on the bed, that's it. I fall asleep. Within 5-10 minutes, I'm gone. Yani. So yeah, I have to keep finding, time to get out of the house, so at least I can be able to run a few errands and also go and work out. Unajua tena kushinda umelala kila wakati, that kills your it kills your momentum, your energy, and that's not good. So yeah, sleep is good for rest, but it's not good to sleep all the damn time. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Right now, I'm just going to head to the gym, and then from there, I am going to go to the library. I have a few things I need to work on, and then once I'm done, I'll just go back home and call it a day, relax. Hopefully, I'm not going to fall asleep. But yeah, this is the second day of my vacation. It's a Tuesday. I'm on vacation until next week on Monday. Next week, Monday, will be the last day of my vacation. So I'll be going back to work next week on Tuesday. So let me just enjoy. I decided to take this time, not even so much because I needed a vacation, to relax or anything like that. I already did that over the Christmas vacation. But this vacation, I've taken it just so that at least I can get things in order. I can get my mind in order. And also make sure that I am making the right move. Remember the last time I told you guys I have decided to resign from my position because things are not looking great at work, and I'm not resigning because of that specific reason. Because life is not always good. There's a lot of ups and downs. It's not always all the time that you're going to be successful. It's not all the time that you're going to make money. You have to go through the tough times. In fact, at work, there's this saying where we usually say, as people who work in the sales field, you have to get through the no's to get the yeses. You have to go through the rejection, for you to get accepted. You just don't get accepted with every call. Not every customer you talk to will be willing to submit to the product or even commit to whatever it is that you're trying to sell to them. So yes, those challenges are there, but for me, I just feel as though right now it's time for me to move on to something else. Where I am right now, I have outgrown the grace for my position. And so for me choosing to remain in that position, I'm going to be denying myself the opportunity to grow, because where I am right now, there is no opportunity for growth. And that is why I am resigning. I'm not resigning because of any other reason, not even the influence of the big resignation. No, because from, was it last year, post-COVID, there was this thing, I don't know whether it's still there, but there was a time where people were just resigning from their jobs because they were beginning to awaken to who they are, and they were beginning to realize that, either they were in the wrong field, the wrong career, and so people or even the wrong job. And so out of that, people, out of that, is it season or moment of soul searching, there were a couple of people, rather quite a significant number of people, who ended up exiting jobs. And things were like a little bleak or a little shaky even for the employers themselves. I remember there were some jobs which were even offering people bonuses after bonuses just to work because they couldn't find people to work. But now, how the tide has changed, because less than a year later, now it's the employers who are actually getting rid of their employees. Because like I've said, times have changed. We have entered a new era, we have entered a new timeline, and things of the past are no longer working in this new timeline that we are in. And that is why sometimes you can find, there were people who quit their jobs out of even peer pressure. Some people are like, you're just getting frustrated at work, regular frustrations. But because bado hujajielewa, you just decide to walk out of your job, thinking that, it's only going to be a few weeks, a few months before I get another position and life will go on. But life has changed. Things are not the same anymore. If anything, things have become more harder than they ever were in the past. Because nowadays, in this new era that we've entered, it is your skills and your ability that is going to make way for you to prosper or to even get to where you want to get. Nowadays, I was looking, the other day I was reading the news, and I was seeing these big Fortune 500 companies like Google, Amazon, Meta, formerly Facebook, even Ford, the American car company. They were laying off, or rather they are still continuing to lay off employees, because now it's more of, they are looking for skill more than even education. And I remember I was listening to Mark Zuckerberg, and one of the CEOs of the Fortune 500 companies, and he was saying that at this point in time now, he's about to begin laying off project managers who do not have ideas, who have run out of ideas on how they can grow the social media platform, because now it's not just about showing up to work for a paycheck or a title. Now it's about, what are you bringing to the table? What do you have to offer us to keep you as an employee? That's how corporates are beginning to look at the whole hiring process, because they need to keep up with the change that is going on in the world. And so, social media is the new main form of communication. And so if you're working as a project manager for a company, a social media company, then you need to have ideas on how to grow and adjust, on how the company can grow and adjust with the seasons as they move on. So there's a lot of laying offs that are going on, even in big companies. People are losing their jobs because of lack of ideas. And and even someone like, I was also seeing what the Ford, I don't know if he's the general manager, or I forgot who the guy is. I forgot his title, but he was also pretty much seconding what Mark Zuckerberg was saying. Right now, they are hiring based on skill. how are you going to come and help improve the company? You know, what design are you going to come up with that will you know, increase the way they make the cars, you know, the efficiency, you know, ni idea gani uko nayo? What idea do you have that can make their product more valuable to their consumers? So yeah, you know, it's very, very important, and it's very critical in this day and age to wake up to who you are and stop this whole idea of monkey see, monkey do business. Because for a long time, especially Kenyans, you know, we have this thing where we follow the trend. You know, we go with what's trending. Like, for instance, if somebody comes up and starts a business of selling eggs, you know, or like maybe starts a business of, what's the common business? Like, nowadays, a lot of people are opening up LLCs, you know, healthcare LLCs, companies, where you know, you're paid by the state to take care of either the elderly or the sick in the community. And so you find that mtu moja akianza biashara, you know, when one person starts a business, other people pick up on that business and also start doing the same thing, you know, and not all of us are called to do the same thing. So you find that out of that, you end up overcrowding a market. Unaona? It's like a few years ago, like 10 years ago, the time I gave my life to Christ, Christianity was the thing. Kila mtu alikuwa naokoka, you know, and out of that, so many people attempted to become gospel artists, but majority of them today are nowhere to be seen. They are nowhere even to be seen in the gospel of Christ. They lost hope because that was not their destiny. That was not where they were supposed to be at that time. They were just going with the trend. Kama ni kuokoka tuokokeni. Kama ni kuuza mayai tuuzeni mayai sisi wote. You know, kama ni kufungua biashara ya waenda tufanyeni hivyo sisi wote. You know, there is no individuality, there is no uniqueness. And out of that, stagnation arises. A lack of progress, a lack of growth, because there's a lot of people crowding one market when majority of them are not supposed to be there, you know. So self-awareness again is critical in this time and age. Lazima ujielewe na you know, you must know who you are. At least start by there. Start by asking yourself that question. Who am I? You know, there's who you are told you are, and then there's also the way you are told you should live your life. You know, but you yourself, ask yourself. Start by asking yourself that question. Who am I? What do I like? What pleases me? And then from there, once you're able to answer those questions, then now you can begin to discover. Because based on your answer, you will be able to tell what it is that you're seeking in this life. So, yeah, with that said, guys, I have just joined the highway, by the way. I am headed to the gym. And then from the gym, I've already given you my program for the day, what I'm intending on doing. So mine was just to come on and share that with you and tell you, actually first to wish you a very happy Valentine's Day for those of you who celebrate this day. And also to encourage you to know yourself and understand yourself. Start by interrogating yourself. Ask yourself questions. You know, who am I? And what am I doing in this world? Or what do I enjoy doing in this world? And then you can take it from there, and in the next video or the next we shall continue this conversation about self-awareness until we awaken to our true identities, or until you who is watching me, because I have already awoken to my identity. So you who is watching me, I hope I'm going to be of great help to you in this journey also of self-discovery, so you can also begin to live a life of purpose by knowing who you are. Anyway, guys, I am on the highway, and kama kawaida, I don't like using my device, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and remember to click the subscribe button, like, share, comment, drop any feedback in the comment section down below, and I'll gladly appreciate it. Sawa sawa, until the next one, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy Valentine.